What up, family? This is your local OG Juggalo here. I was running through Netflix or whatever, and I ran into something that was a little interesting. It's a few years old, so some of y'all might have saw this already, but if you haven't, go check it out. It's on Netflix. It's called Unplanned America, Episode 2. And, of course, as the title says, it had a ICP in it. Well, it was more so about the Juggalo culture, but they had a little interview with ICP. We'll get to that. But the whole thing of the story was it you find how you can find family in the most unique places type deal, etc., etc. And the first part was ICP, well, Juggalos. Then the second part was about it's like some club or something like that, and I forget where it was, but it's some like gay club. Which, I didn't watch that part. Or did I? Woo. But either way, the documentary about ICP seemed interesting, so I checked it out. And, at first I was heading to gathering the Juggalos. And when they was on the road or whatever going there, one dude was talking about, oh, we're about to go to the biggest white trash event in the world type deal, or in America, I think he said. And I'm like, well, damn, that's kind of fucked up. Either way, I still give it the chance, or whatever. So I keep on watching it. And then they're in there and they're roaming around and they're filming, random type people in this and that. And then they're filming this one place where everybody's smoking weed and yada, yada, yada. And they talk about how you can get any drug you want there, etc., etc., etc. And then one dude's like, you could even possibly get heroin there. He's like, I'm not sure, but it's possible. Type deal. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what the fuck you trying to do? Like, sit there? I don't know. But either way, so, it just seemed to come off like like trying to make, a slam documentary, just trying to make, the culture look bad, make us look like a bunch of white trash drug addicts. But then something happened that seemed to change, everything. This one big burly fat motherfucker come up to him when they was filming the bridge or whatever. And he's like, what the fuck's going on? Like, why are you motherfuckers filming this bridge? Why are y'all here filming, period? Like, who are you, etc., etc.? I think he sensed that they wasn't Juggalos. And plus, they was filming this bridge that, supposedly had, like, drug activity on it, yada, yada, yada. With all the FBI shit, there's going to be a lot of Juggalos out there cautious about people filming, that don't look like they fit in. But, so I don't blame him. But he was coming off real violent, too, at the same time. So some dude stepped in. He's like, yeah, why don't you, like, leave him alone or whatever, yada, yada, yada. This and that. So them two have words, etc., etc. It seemed like the fat dude wanted to, throw hands, and he started swinging at him. Well, the sober Juggalo knocked him out, of course, because that's what happens a lot of times when you got a drunk Juggalo fighting a sober one, or just a drunk person fighting a sober person to begin with. So he knocked him out, like he laid him out cold. And these Australian filmmakers or whatever started changing their tone. They started opening up more, started trying to get into the culture more. And then they had an interview with the ICP, and it was mainly Violent J talking. Of course, Shaggy was there, but you know how that one goes. But Violent J was saying that how he's amazed and whatever, shocked at how the Juggalo culture has turned out the way it is. How the love is and the family and the unity type deal, which is being tested, but it is what it is. All of us motherfuckers down with psychopathic and this and that, even the motherfuckers in the middle that still got love for the clowns, we're gonna still always be family. You know, them little young Twizzlers are probably a different story, but oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, he's just talking about how he's just it's awesome how, you know, everything turned out to be. But you know, moving along, it was just interesting in a way because even towards the end of the video, they talked about how it's not fair or whatever. It's unjust for us to be on a gang list, etc., yada yada yada, and uh, and that was interesting in itself because you got these people overseas and they know that we're on a gang list, but then again, they wasn't Twizzlers, you know, so they ain't gonna sit there and fall for Twist's tricks of saving face, because that's all it was. Like anybody, y'all can paint it however you want, but that's exactly what it was. Twisted saving face, because it's like this. ICP don't even know if they got the venue for the free concert for the merch, and that's where, if anywhere, they would have tried to sell merch and do this and that for the publicity part of it. It was just to make money, period. But they still got the fucking thing to be able to march, and it's just all ridiculous, man. It's like I've said this many times. It's ridiculous that people believe the shit Twisted says, and you got these people from across the pond and shit that know more about the culture than so-called juggalos in America. That's, which, you know, it is what it is. But these people from overseas wasn't even consider themselves juggalos. You know, that's what's sad about the whole thing. Just because y'all motherfuckers fall for Twisted's bullshit. But yeah, you know, not trying to ramble on or whatever, but it was interesting. Y'all want to check it out? Like I said, it's Unplanned America. It was episode 2, and it's on Netflix at the moment. So yeah, check that shit out. It's not too bad, you know. Especially it's nice to see how everything just like flipped around, you know. But either way, like I said, I don't want to ramble on. Check it out if you haven't. You know, much clown love. Whoop whoop.